Ivica Skelin, age 39, head coach of GasTerra Flames. My first questions: how do we pronounce your name exactly?
Exactly is Ivica Skelin.
Ivica Skelin.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a problem. You have a lot of experience being a coach in Croatia and Belgium. Why did you choose for Groningen, GasTerra Flames?
When you are coach, you are looking for a job and you have to chase a job. So I had a situation that I didn't have a job at the beginning of the season, and then during the season, of course, you are looking for some opportunity where you can work. So it happened that GasTerra Flames changed the coach, and I received a call. I accepted this offer, and I'm happy to be here.
Did you know anything about the Dutch competition?
Yes, I knew a lot of things about Dutch competition because when I was in Belgium, we have been playing always against Dutch teams in a pre-season. So I have been playing for years against Weert, even against Groningen, Den Bosch, Leiden. Before was some other teams. So I know a lot of things about Dutch competition.
You came around Christmas. How was it for you that you couldn't work right away because you had to work for the work permit?
It was difficult because you are sitting here, you are waiting for your work permit, and simply you are wasting a time, and you see that there are certain things which should be changed, but you can do nothing. So it was not easy.
And how is it so far in Groningen? What do you think about the city, about the people, about the fans?
I'm here like for a month. I didn't see so much from a city. To be honest, I have been 2-3 times in a centrum, and I think it's very nice, it's beautiful, it's clean, it's proper. I think it's a kind of architecture what I saw already in Belgium, so I like it.
And did you meet already a lot of fans?
I can meet them on the streets, but nobody's coming to me. I'm new here, so probably people are scared a bit.
And you're living in a hotel?
Yes, I'm living in hotel. I'm living in a family hotel in Paterswolde. It's a very nice hotel, and I'm using this opportunity to say thanks to all people and staff from hotel because really they made my situation. They are making my situation comfortable, and I have to say thanks to them.
Okay, great. About the results, at first, fourth place at the basketball week around Christmas. What about that tournament? What was your first experience with the team?
Yeah, that was my first touch with the team, and I could see certain things. I could see certain habits of the players. So situation after these 4 games was a bit more clear to me, and I knew as I'm discovering every day, game after game, what I have to change and what do we need to be a better team.
And how was it working with coach Anjo Mekel?
It was nice. Anjo is, I like him. Anjo is full of enthusiasm. That's somebody really who likes basketball, somebody who's living a basketball, and I hope that we will continue working in the future.
And then in January, 5 games so far, 1 loss in Zwolle by 3 points, 4 wins, of which 3 games on the road. You started as a head coach right before those 3 wins on the road. What about those games?
These were tough games because you are going on the road. So let's say home team has a certain advantage, but I think that we played pretty good, especially in Nijmegen and last game in Den Helder, because these were our opponents or teams who were just behind us before I came.
What about the team? When we pass all the players, maybe we can go one by one. What about Nate?
Nate is a very nice person, easy to work with him. I think a very ambitious guy, and I think that he will make a good career in Europe because he is very young. This is his 3rd season in Europe, so I think that he's got a bright future.
Sergio.
Sergio is somebody who's giving a toughness inside, somebody who is very silent, but working all the time and doing his job.
Yannick.
Yannick is young, so he is learning a lot, and I hope that he will progress in the future, that he can become a part of a team we can use.
Jamal.
Jamal is our best shooter, I would say. And somebody, let's say, without whom would be very difficult to imagine this team.
JD.
JD is a captain, and I would say JD is a role model or example how professional player must look.
Ties.
This is, I would say, well-educated young man, great shooter, but still didn't reach his maximum.
Rogier.
Rogier is let's say already a player who is for years known over here, so it should be one of our best players, of the best, all the best scorers, and for sure somebody who will decide about our season this year.
Di Meo.
Di Meo, young, talented, and must work a lot, and I would say can make a lot in the future.
Michael.
Michael is a very positive fighter, and everything he's doing till the maximum, and I appreciate it.
Thomas.
I would say, as I said for Di Meo, young, very talented, and must work a lot, and then he can go high.
And at last, Jesse Ford.
Jesse is giving more. Jesse is also young, and for the moment he is giving us a bit more than Thomas and Di Meo, and I like that he's got open minds. I like that he's accepting a lot of things, and I can see that really he's hard worker and he's full of fish, and I wish him to do great things.
What do you think about the Dutch competition and the third place that we're right in?
I think that the Dutch competition is good. There are a lot of teams who are very unpleasant. Basketball which is played here, it's not a typical European basketball because its game is quicker, with a much more shooting. Not inside game, but probably there is no so many tall guys in competition, so that's the reason why style is so quick. So you have quick to adjust on this style, or otherwise all the teams can make you a lot of problems.
Last game in Den Helder, we saw that JD wasn't in the starting five. How important is for you the value of being a player in the starting five?
It's not important who's starting a game, it's important who's finishing a game.
Well, nothing to add to that. That's great.
Nothing to add.
How do you think about basketball and then specific defense, offense? What is your priority right now?
My priority is to play high-intensity basketball with a great defense, which will and controlling a defensive rebound, which will help us to get some easy points, and in the offense to have a good fluidity of a ball, to get to get the easiest possible shot in a game. So that's my philosophy.
But is your focus now on defense or offense or both?
I'm focused always on both. Always on both, because defense is going together, is going along with offense, and offense is going along with the defense. So these are two things you cannot separate.
What are your goals for the rest of this season? You're now here about a month. What are your specific goals?
My specific goal is that I'm not watching on a long term. I'm watching game after game, and I'm preparing myself just for the next day. So my goal is that team is playing better and better day after day, that we are becoming more and more serious team, and that we are making less and less mistakes.
Do you see things going in progress last month?
I don't know. It's you who has to answer on that, not me, because I'm a subjective guy.
Well, I can be honest about that. We see progression, and for sure 3 games on the road win. That's good, and specific, the second half of the game is improving very much.
I have nothing to add, I have my opinion, but supporters and journalists and people here around, they will evaluate my work, not me.
Sunday we play against Weert, your first game here as a head coach at Martini Plaza. How do you feel about that? How do you prepare the team on this game?
It will be a difficult game, like every game. We have to play our basketball. Team of Weert is a good team. They are, I would say, their style of playing is a bit different than we saw last 2 games. So we have to stop their individual qualities, and I hope that the supporters will help them to continue our winning streak.
What about the weather this time of year here in Groningen?
Weather is nice. I mean, always below zero, so you don't need to think in the morning, do you need your coat or no, you need your coat, so take your coat and go.
You like below zero? I don't.
I don't like it at all, but you know, you have to adjust.
Have you seen the scarves already of GasTerra Flames? We have one here for you, so maybe if you don't have one already, you can use it during the cold right now.
Thank you. It will be. I mean, I will use it right away, you know. And as the people said to me, I will need him for a long period.
At last, what would you like to say the fans of GasTerra Flames, the fans of Groningen?
I would like to say that as a chief of a team, that we will always try to give our maximum, that we will try to be better and better. How far we will come, I cannot say, I cannot predict. We will see during the season how it will go. But they can be sure, coming on our games, that each man will give 100%.
That's great. We see each other on Sunday.
See you.